Hello everyone, I'm Ru. Today I'm going to talk about the Keck Observatory with John and Kevin.
Keck Observatory located on Hawaii Mauna Kea, and the observatory name was made by the creator's name. About this observatory, it consists of two telescopes which are 10 meters long. Inside this observatory, there are many high-precision machines so scientists can use them to observe the universe. And the telescopes are meant to observe the visible light. The first telescope saw the first light in 1993, and the second telescope saw the first light in 1996. So the telescope can research how the stars, planets, and the galaxies form. Some of the Keck's research involves how the universe came into being and how it evolved, and some explorations of black holes. Look at these two pictures. Keck Observatory is located on the middle of the Pacific Ocean in Hawaii Island. It was built on the top of the Mauna Kea. The altitude is 4,205 in here. The advantage of these locations is the atmosphere is clear, calm, and dry than the other cities of Hawaii, and the Hawaii light pollution is not having a serious effect in here. This environment provides a great place to scientists to do some research. For my third part is about the electromagnetic spectrum. Keck telescope mainly observes the visible light spectrum because the range is near by the infrared spectrum, so it is a part of the long ionic sea. So it can use to communicate with space on the Earth. Inside the telescope, it have an active optic systems, which can adjust the positions of each mirror segment. The accuracy of the system is 4 nanometers. This adjustment is run twice per second to make sure the data is correct. Both telescopes also have the active optic systems, which adjust the blurring. Depending on these two systems, Keck telescope can get some special details by the image in the solar system. It helps scientists to understand the solar system.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin. Today I'm going to tell about the WM Keck. Firstly, I will introduce you about the design of WM Keck, which means the 12 important parts of instruments, which are shown in the PowerPoint. And the most important part of the telescope is the MOSFER, which is a third generation instrument for the WM Keck. And the special feature of the MOSFER is the configurable slide unit, which is reconfigurable under remote control in less than 6 minutes without any thermal silence. Then secondly, I will tell you about the data collection and the image processing. From a research that the team of scientists use the Keck Observatory detects the dark galaxy in the early universe. They use the world's most powerful telescopes, the WM Keck, and rely on the gravitational listen observation born shortly after the Big Bang, and that the results are published in the recent issues of the Astrophysical Journal. The team detected the galaxy was born 13 billion years ago, and which is after the Big Bang. At the same time, it also can be confirmed by gravitational listens, which is a kind of cluster of galaxies. Finally, I will introduce you about the research. The WM Keck is held in a new era of ground-based telescopes, which is double size of the Hale telescope in California. At the same time, was the largest telescope in the world at that time. The advanced adaptive optics of the Keck telescope provides the basis for later computer-driven lessons. Scientists use the Keck telescope to track and find planets, and about 85 stars can be found in a single night.
Hi everyone, this is John presenting. As far as we have learned from the Keck, it has a great location and equipped with the most precise telescope, the theory about how it works as well. However, I'm going to introduce the scientific value it has. Being the world's largest optical and infrared observatory, Keck has benefited NASA with building the system that range plenty of discovered stars and promote astrophysics science in the USA. And many scientists use the observatory to achieve experiment results, specifically to supporting the space mission to explore Mercury. A research has found that abundant calcium exists in the Mercury atmosphere with other mantle elements using the higher spectrum of the Keck. And another important achievement is capturing the image which from a planetary system that 140 light years away from us. And interestingly, some planets in it are even much heavier than the Jupiter. Now let me introduce more about the Keck. Keck is consisting of two mirrors, and each one of them is made up to 36 hexagonal-shaped elements. And each one weighs 300 tons and held by 270 tons of steel. And in the Keck history, astronomers were trying to build a brand new type of ground-based telescope, but the component which refers to mirror were too heavy to be adjusted. So it came to an idea of using the segmented pyramid mirror to build a telescope and angled it into one large mirror. So the Keck first was opened in 1993, the Keck second was opened in 1996. Since then, humans have opened another window of watching the universe. And as conclusion, the Keck was located on the middle of the Pacific Ocean in Hawaii Island, and it observed the visible light spectrum, and besides, it consists of two segmented pyramid mirrors. And indeed, it gives a huge contribution to the astrophysics science to all over the world. Hence, it is worthy to study on.